this evening. I'm like, hi, Armored. Wait, Armored Cereal? Is that like defense against serial killers? Finger guns. Oh my god, the sky scales. So many. AoE res over there.
Has countless crimes for which
There we go. Okay.
Yes. And he will
Wow, that was a very,
answer
very
in
small
the
amount of
manner
XP.
he
War is far from over. Let's get back to Cat.
That was a very, very small amount of XP on the mastery bar. Like, for doing the map meta? That was, wow. Yikes. Okay. So now we have permission to start the content. Return to the forward bivouac. Okay. What guild buff do you have in action? I don't recall. Magic fine. I can change that real quick, I guess. I didn't think this one mastery bar was going to be this thick. Too thick. The new relics are fun. Someone linked me the Relic of the Wayfinder earlier. That one looks really good. Nice. That could be useful in some PvP builds, immobility. Grab boosters. I did use a booster. Where is it? Is that? No, that's nourishment. Wait, I thought I did. Did I not? I know I went to the bank and clicked on a booster. Did it not activate? That's weird.
Looking to spend some coin?
XP. I'm like 100% certain earlier I opened the bank and I went down to my boosters. Where are they? Right here. And I was like, here's one that's 2 hours. Oh, look. It has a use button in the bank that doesn't work. Okay. All right. Now I know what happened. That's what happened. Okay. Back to where we were. Mugdu Fractal is hard. I just wiped around 15 times and not got past 80%. Of course, almost everyone got downstated. I mean, it's been out for an hour. So, everyone's new to it. Alright. So, okay. Somewhere above me is the new ranger pet, apparently. How do I get up there? Let's see.
This general of yours? Ooh, gotta smash this citadel with
Do you have any of the gobblers? On one of my characters. I don't know which one.
Happy
Okay.
birthday.
Alright, so that's it right there. Alright. Juvenile Spine Gazer. Special skill, Panopticon. Fires malignant magic at nearby enemies, corrupting boons. Okay. Launch an orb of darkness at your target. Staring void, blast demonic energy in front of you, inflicting conditions on foes it hits. Send distressing thoughts to your enemy to torment them. That's an animal, apparently? Okay. Auto attack that? Okay, so it has a ranged attack. Alright. Use Staring Void. Okay. Use Panopticon. So that hits all nearby enemies. Use Tormenting Visions. It's like a channeled laser beam. Blindness and Confusion. Panopticon is Boon Corruption. Alright, so... This is the only ranger pet that has... Boon Rip on it. So, ranger now has access to a Boon Rip tool. What is it? 2 boons converted to conditions with a 20-second cooldown. Unless the... Because if the ranger's Untamed, Untamed already has that. Alright. Okay. Let's put this back. Alright, we're gonna record a super fast video for people that might want this. Let's see. Do I have a Soul Beast build in here? Do I still have Arrow Cart? I don't know if I still have Arrow Cart. What is build 4? I don't know what this is. It's a nudist, apparently. Alright, copy and paste. There we go. Okay. Spine Gazer. And if I merge with it, what do I get? Staring Blast, Tormenting Visions, and Primal Cry. Alright. Alright, chat. Gonna record a super, super quick video. Okay. Alright, hello gamers, Mukluk here, and we are recording this video just to show you where to get the new pet in Guild Wars 2 if you're a Ranger player and you want to know where to get it. From the Ford Bivouac waypoint in Inner Naos, you go a little bit to the southwest and there is a large spiral staircase. You go up that and then use your sky scale to climb and climb and climb and climb up some stuff up here. And up here, on top of this rock, are some juvenile spine gazers. It is just to the southwest of the Ford Bivouac waypoint. Once you get up here, you interact with those, and you can tame one. What abilities does it have? It is got a ranged attack. Its primary attack ability is Evil Eye. It has got a 900 range and it does Torment. Its second ability is Staring Void, which blasts demonic energy in front of you, inflicting conditions on foes it hits, does damage, blindness, and confusion. And its third ability is sends distressing thoughts to your enemy to torment them. It also has Panopticon as its F2, which converts 2 boons on an enemy, on nearby enemies into conditions. So this allows Ranger to have AoE boon removal on enemies that it did not have before. Just a quick demonstration. I am going to, I kind of got ahead of myself here. Gonna swap to Untamed so I have better control of the animal because untamed pets are more tamed for some reason. And I'm going to tell it to attack that creature. And I don't know why it went into melee range. I guess there was a line of sight issue there, but it does have a ranged attack. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, so it is shooting the Torment thing. If we hit Staring Void, it looks like that little cone, and there's some more conditions. And if we hit Tormenting Visions, it does a laser, and while it's channeling it, it will do lots of torment. And if we do Panopticon, it spins around and does projectiles, which apparently hits a larger area than I thought. We've got 2 more things mad at us now. Yay! Alright, so that is how that works. And additionally, I am going to go over here because I don't want to fight all of that. Let me just try to leave combat here, if possible. Okay. And additionally, if you are a soul beast, you can merge with this critter, and you get the Staring Void on your merged first ability, which is the blast in front of you. That's that. And Tormenting Visions as your second ability, which does the beam and does the channeled repeated attacks while you are doing the beam. The Primal Cry, lol. Primal Cry is the third skill because it is a condition-based pet, and that is it. That is it. I don't know about like the raw DPS it does compared to other pets. That'll be a test for another day. But that's how to obtain it. That's what it does. It offers a way of rangers to have boon removal on enemies if you're not an Untamed. If you're Untamed, you already had boon removal, so nothing new there. And hope this helps. There we go. Okay. I'll throw that up on YouTube later for anyone Googling where to get the new Ranger pet. Alright, put this build back to normal.
Distracting.
And continue. Oh my gosh, we finally have permission to play. Distracted. I am distracted. Yo, thank you guys for the subs, allowing me to eat food. I appreciate you guys supporting my bad habit of food.
There are 3 towers in Zakharos, and all must be taken if we are to win the day. We're going to have to split our forces between them. If we try to take them one at a time, the defenses will shred us.
Where will I be most useful?
You will join me as I infiltrate the spider's lair.
Of course, that assumes...
My lady, please. I am hurt and beg a favor of you. Death to the false king!
I wonder what the favor is gonna be. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Your magic protects Patha!
Your magic protect Patha! Don't even know what he was trying to say there. Bonk.
They brought down the wall! Let none of them through!
Bonk, 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 bonk. I'm enjoying this build right now. It's got pretty good damage, good sustain, number of boons. watching the credits. You already finished the story? I mean, whoa, I'm at the edge of the mission thing. Don't kick me out. Alright, don't spoil it. Leave all the spoiling for me. I mean, chat knows what I'm doing. They can tab out if they don't want to see it. Patha Protector. Prevent Patha's health from dropping below 90%.
Hopelessly outnumbered.
98.
Indeed. They hope to silence Her Majesty at the cost of their lives. My lady?
You smell it on their remains too, don't you, Ramses? Not hatred or fury, nor zeal, nor fervor. Something sweeter.
Fear.
Afraid of Patha or afraid of the king?
Prepare the soldiers to move. Zakiros awaits.
What was before? Search Interneos for the relics of the past. Okay. Boop. Desperate measures complete. Meet with your allies and prepare to assault Zakiros. Mastery point earned. I think I need 7 mastery points for that new thing. With an expansion in the past, we got, 4 to 5 zones to explore with Soto. We got 2, and one of those took 3 releases to get the whole area. No, not 2. No, Soto had 3. Because there was Skywatch, and then Amnitas, and then Interneos total. So 3 total. If you compare that to Path of Fire at launch, had, 4 zones total, I think? Heart of Thorns at launch, I think, had 4. So, and if you compare it to a Living World, Icebridge Saga had 3 zones. And this was 2 releases, and this was 2 releases. And then Season 3 and 4 are, spread all over the place. It's harder to show those really quickly for a visual aid. But I think they each had between, 4 and 6. Adjusting fan. Is drops enabled? Yeah. Macarene Espresso, thank you for the primes. Really helpful, appreciate that. Alright, follow the Midnight King up the spire. Okay. I somehow feel gypped. I haven't seen the whole thing yet, but what I will say is it was cheaper than an expansion was. You know, it was a mini expansion. They were very upfront about that. It costs less, and it was going to have less. Is this my favorite content they've made? Absolutely not. Is it, do I feel like I regret my purchase? No, not at all. No, the amount of hours of entertainment I've gotten out of this for the price I spent was still stellar. That sky scale looks out of place. Oh, should I use the spooky one? Here, hang on. Where is this? There you go. San Diego! Ha! 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 There you go. Spooky boy. This flesh falling off. Blech. What's your favorite content in Guild Wars 2? It changes from time to time. Lately, I've really been enjoying just PvE stuff.
We must pursue Epoch. Now! We cannot allow him time to recover. He suffered a defeat. He's vulnerable. But if he retreats to his throne, an army between us, with time on his side, with so few of us left to fight, you feel Epoch's multitudes waiting ahead as I do, General. They overwhelm the senses. This chance will never come again, slight as it may be. We must strike.
Indeed we must. Dag the Frode Arena. Take the portal. Rally any who stand to cover our flanks.
Patha.
Majesty.
Respectfully, I've walked the path with you this far.
I'm not stopping here. Very well. Dagda, Frode. Should we fail, I ask that you give asylum to my people.
The Wayfinder and the Outrider fight with you. You won't fail.
I'm ready. How could we lose, chat? How could they possibly think we're going to lose? We're so powerful.
Ebok moves swiftly when provoked. His forces must be at the ready. Yet I sense they do not attack. Why? Do not forget, he stayed his hand upon witnessing Labrys's sacrifice. If ever there was a time for him to act without thought, that was it.
Yes, we fight on Ebok's turf. He is ancient and cunning. There can be no doubt he
Where's
is
my car?
prepared.
The enemy lurks. Be on your guard.
I can't find it. Okay. Cryptus memory.
Surrounded. Perimeter defense.
Oh, you click it and it's like a book. I like how he says surrounded and they're coming from one side. This is like when we were doing that one mission together and he was like, use the horns formation. And I'm like, dude, there's two of us. Our formation is hold hands and pray. Oh, we actually are surrounded. Okay, nice. It's nice to see more mobs. It's kind of weird that they're all like Nurglings. Nurglings? Wrong game. They're basically Nurglings. Sorry, I've been learning Total War Warhammer 3 lately.
Stay alert.
Grandfather Nurgle loves you, Mug. Thank you. You know, I was playing Slaanesh last night, like just the super early game to try it out. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like when you fight enemies, there's a button to seduce some of their troops to your side, like, oh, and then they just come over and fight for you. Like, you're so hot to the enemy that half of them betray their
Strike
sidekicks.
swiftly. Give them no time to set a defense. Try your heart.
A button to what? Teach me? Yeah, right. It's crazy. Oh, do I need to close the rifts? What the heck? He like keeps turning around. Okay. Bro, the second you try to do the rift thing, it's like, no. Hey, Mortal. There's not a drops command, but they are active on this channel. If you go up to... If you look at the pinned comment, there's instructions up there if you need them. I like how I say there's not a drops command and then more people do it. I'm like, what? It's pinned. There's no button. There's no command.
General, Majesty, I fear we march to our end.
There is a command.
Is the situation that dire?
Who gave me a drops command?
Hundreds more. Perhaps.
Oh, you know what it was? I think that command is from last time.
Discern a
Snargle Gold. Oh, wait, hold on.
Spoke true. A better opportunity to strike will never present itself. But that
Give me a
does
sec,
not
give me a sec.
mean the odds are favorable.
We will turn this army to our side.
Hey, Majesty, surely not. I will follow you to my death. But you cannot believe, after all that's happened,
No, we will turn them to our side. There is no other way.
She's gonna Slanesh him. Alright, this is very important, chat. This is very important. Alright. Turn Your Heart to Deldrimor by Snargle Goldclaw. You're so hard, Crag Blastbore said. Is this granite? You know what? Forget it. I thought we're going to talk before taking the right together. His hand traced the cool and unusually smooth stone surface of his mate's skin. If it could even be called that anymore, clasping one of his partner's rocky hands in his own. Their eyes met. I know, the other one said, seemingly lightless eyes shadowed by the flickering light of their house hearth. The call, it came upon me. It pulled and whispered deeply into my soul until I could not but give in. Beryl, I'm still yours, always will be, but there's someone else. The great dwarf is a bigger part of me now, as he'll soon be a part of you. Beryl Sootstone replied, giving his fleshy partner's shoulder a reassuring squeeze. Moments of silence passed between the two before Crag found the stones to speak again, a cheeky grin spreading across his rosy face. Do you think we can still... You know. Does a Doyak regrow its horns? Come here, you. Beryl laughed. The two toppled together onto their bed with a cracking sound. The wooden frame protested under the stony barrel's mast. Both dwarves cackling as Crag planted a single kiss on his partner's statuesque cheek. Tell the great dwarf he can have me then, Crag whispered, forehead to forehead. Anyone would be lucky to have you, Beryl replied, beaming. On a more raucous night, any passerby would have seen the haunting blue shimmer from inside and heard the distant chants of dwarves past, but the pair slept, unaware, unbothered. In the stale and musky air of the next morning, as the final embers of the hearth were breathing their last, the elemental heart of the dwarven home received a bellow of wind, reviving the old flame. Rising from the collapsed bed, the two stone dwarves grumbled and grouched before meeting the frigid Stone Peak morning, warm throughout without the fire, wrapped in the love of the great dwarf. A small note in the margin. For book club discussion, while I'd left my home before the first rite began, I'd since learned that the Deldrimor transmuted into stone during ceremonies held by the High Priest, usually in groups to save time. They would not have been sleeping in their homes or stark naked, as captivating as that may be. Okay. See, Patha, that's how you write a story. Alright, what's this? More books. If it's not Snargle, I'm not reading it. Okay. Alright. Whoa, whoa! Oh my gosh.